Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys another Nike factory store deals video. Had a whole bunch of random sneakers at the factory store that I just went to, and pretty crazy. Had a lot of cool things. I ended up going earlier this week, and like these, some of these Jordan ones were really nice quality materials on them. Just no hype sneakers sitting at the factory stores for like 75 bucks. Um, but man, yeah, they had a whole bunch of them. They had like at least three, as I'm showing you here. Nice looking materials and decent prices for whatever it's worth. Look at that one's a little crusty around that Air Jordan logo. And then it had this on the inside too, and I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows, leave a comment. But I'll scroll through and keep going through some of these pickups that I ended up seeing. You can see the Air Trainer SC Highs for $42, pretty awesome. And then these Solo Soft moccasins for $30. Cannot believe they had these. They didn't have them in my size, or otherwise I probably would have pulled the trigger. 200 bucks. Denim quick strikes, and they're not factory seconds. Then they had some random sneaker boots, some Air Max 90s for 109 or 110 actually, and then they had a black pair as well, which is pretty clean. I mean, it's a simple looking sneaker, but I like plain sneakers like that. Also, they had some of these there. I think these are the Jordan Trainer shoes or runners. What are they called? The Flight Runners. 80 bucks, pretty cool. Nice simple colorway again. CP3 sevens, I believe these ones were for 100. And then they also had these MELOs for 120, which is a pretty good price. Which what it lets me kind of wonder what the MELO M11 is going to look like. I almost pulled the trigger on these if it didn't have the free bottom like looking things. I'm not a fan of that, but these Cortezes are sick. The year of the dragon or whatever, the year of the horse, or whichever ones those ones are, pretty crazy looking sneakers and really nice material. And speaking of nice materials, check these out, dude. I believe that's leather lined and snakeskin Air Force One premium comfort, and they're $100 on those ones, which is pretty crazy. Also, another crazy one for the materials. These things I know that they didn't sell very well, but the materials and everything on these are really nice. 160 retail is $80 on sale. Also, these like Akron looking Air Force Ones, and then they had some snakeskins. They had a ton of Air Force Ones. I wonder if the Air Force One will ever make a comeback. They definitely have really cool ones out there. There's just no hype, and people aren't buying them because of it, I think. But regardless, I mean, they had some really cool models, at least in my opinion. Some Air DT Maxes, it said right there. And then they had these there again for 80 bucks. I remember they had them the last time, the Air Trainer SC2s. They also had them in the other colorway, but they were cheaper at the last outlet. I think they were like 65 bucks, I want to say, I remember. But they're $90. Then they had this next one, and I'm really like, I almost pulled the trigger on this one as well, just because of the brown leather, looked really nice, premium lifestyle sneaker, quick strike, and the gum bottoms. I almost got them, but I decided to stand back and wait. But Air Trainer 1 mids, PRM, quick strikes. Got a lot of cool lifestyle sneakers there, though, this time, and really cool for the fall coming up, in my opinion. Including this next pair right here. Look at these things, dude. Another Air Force One, but this material was just wicked. Like, it's not leather, it's like just a weird material. It's a gum, like a gum material, actually. Go figure, because it's called the gum. But and then I apologize for the fuzzy picture on these. For 70 bucks for a pair of Janowskis with that camo print on them, not bad at all. I can't believe they had these there, the Air Raids. I should have picked up a pair. I'm kind of regretting it already that I didn't. Not B grades, but for 100 bucks, original colorway Air Raids. Also the Air Ups for 80, $85, and then the 2K4 or 2K4s. I think those ones are. Yeah, there you go. Those ones were badass shoes. I used to hoop in those shoes all the time. They were seriously nice. $90 for my Oregon State gloves, and I can't believe I didn't pull out the trigger on those either. It was such a good price. Another one that I cannot believe I didn't pull the trigger on is these Kobe 8 EXTs. If they had the black pair, I would have bought them instantly. I knew that they hit outlets a long time ago, but they had the red pair, and I didn't want the red pair, unfortunately, just because of the purple part. But they were pretty sick regardless. These SB Project BAs look pretty nice, simple, nice. And I can't believe they had these bows there. Also, they only had them in small sizes, but talk about a steal. 80 bucks on those. Those are pretty badass. They had a lot of different sizes of these both grays, and 150 bucks, dude. That's a pretty legit price, if you ask me. They also had these boots, the Lunaterra boots again in a couple different colorways for some decent prices. And then I was surprised to see these here actually as well. Lots of different ones, and for $48, man. I mean, I feel like I should have picked up so many different things, but I just decided not to buy anything this day because I just didn't need any extras. And then I did a fuzzy picture here of these, and I'm gonna do There's the other picture. Sorry, I didn't edit all these out. I'm trying to just get the video up as quick as I can. The Lunar Fly 306 is for $80 for that one. Also, they have some Flyknit chukkas in this orange colorway. They had like 3 different colorways, but I don't feel the free bottoms. Like, I don't like the frees. I like the Lunar Lawns personally. Some Air Max 95 BBs for $80 in my orange color, but kind of, I don't know if I really like that one that much. These ones were interesting. The Free Trainer 3.0 camos, $90. You can't read that, but that's what it said. And I remember when this pack came out, but for those that were interested in those Trainer Huaraches, they still had some of those there for $90. Also, they had these. I still can't believe these ones weren't really a hit second time around. So many people talked about, but they're $80 for the Lightning colorway. And then they had some of these still left in there. Another one that I was like, dang it, I wish I just had, like, I just want to pull the trigger on all these, but some Jason Kidd Flights 95s. And then they had a couple different colorways of these also for just super cheap, $48 for the Zoom Hyper Flights. And then they also had this other colorway in the red, kind of Iron Man-ish colorway for $55. So I love seeing the same exact shoe, different colorways and different price points. That's how I used to roll. I used to come in and buy the cheapest one usually if it was, and sometimes you get the cooler color for the cheaper ones, but always fun to see. $89 for those Lunar Air Force Ones. Then they had snowboarding boots, and I almost pulled the trigger on some of these as well because the price point of $70 for a snowboard boot, and the only one I would have got these for the wife, but I don't think she would have liked the color because they had them in her size. But $70, man, I'm like, if there's a 20% off weekend sale, I'm totally gonna swoop those. Check these bad boys out though. The coloring on these were just super sick for chicks shoes, like, and that's reflective, kind of like crazy snakeskin look. And those ones were 110. They also had a couple other women's ones that we'll close out here with, just some random crazy pattern blazers, and those were just $52. And then they had these crazy studded like gold and black sky high or whatever these things are called. And look at the material, like quality looked pretty on point as well for 130. And then they also had one final pair of those sky highs in this red, all red colorway as well, and those ones were $100. And then to finish off the video, check out these little bad boys. They had some little Baron 9s right here for $38. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Catch you later, guys. Peace.